Because I followed an instruction. Because I followed an instruction, I have the result. And guess what? This same person is going to be here, giving instructions, and you have two choices, to stay or to leave. Whichever one you make, it's fine. It's completely up to you. You can leave now. In fact, so many people will leave. I'm anticipating when the numbers will drop because a lot of people will leave. Only the few. Success is usually 20% of the population. Trust me. Success, based on records, based on researches, based on statistics, is usually 20% or less of an entire population. I'm waiting to see the 20% that actually would produce results from the instructions this particular individual is going to give to you. All right. I'm anticipating these instructions. I'm anticipating this conversation. It's not an exposition of anything. No, it is a release. It's a release of instructions. These instructions you're going to use to get to whichever height of success you want to achieve in this space. He's an authority. He's a global figure. Actually, in Africa, for a worldwide organization, for a long time, I'm talking about for years, he was a leading educator in that particular organization, a world leading organization. What does that tell you? He has the results. He's not here to give you talks. No, he's here to give you instructions. And with these instructions, you're going to achieve whichever height of success you've ever imagined. I want you to write it in the chat box. If you're going to stay to the end, write it in the chat box, right? I am going to stay to the end. Let me see. Before I bring up this individual, it's going to be an insult to bring up this individual. If you're not going to stay to the end, I can easily tell him, okay, you know what? Thank you so much for showing interest in sharing with us these instructions. But I don't think these people are ready. So I think we'll postpone till another day. So if you're going to stay till the end, write it in the chat. I am going to stay till the end. I am going to stay till the end. If you're not, please leave now. If you won't stay till the end, please leave now. I'm not offended. You are not going to be offended either. But if you're going to stay till the end, because I spoke with this individual and he's here to share with you information that will transform your finances. If you're going to stay till the end, please write it in the chat. I am going to stay till the end. Because the result is guaranteed only to them who stay till the end. Even the Bible, the Holy Scriptures, the book, Holy Book says that he that endures till the end shall be saved. Some people endure success, some people enjoy success. I'm taking it too deep, and I'm not here for that. Some people endure success, some people enjoy success. If you're not used to success, you endure success. If you're used to success, you enjoy success. There are two classes of people on this call. Those that we endure success because the words he's speaking actually success. But because you are not used to it, because you're not tuned, you're not in that frequency, it's going to be an endurance for you. Because it's going to be like this guy is maybe talking or saying things I don't understand. So it's an endurance for you. For some people, because they are used to the environment of success, they're going to enjoy it. All right? They're going to enjoy it. So if you're part of the people that we enjoy or endure success, it's only if you stay till the end that you'll be saved. It's only if you stay till the end. And I want you to put some excitement, some fire emojis, and I'm going to be bringing this amazing individual, Mr. Kembry. Mr. Kembry is in the building. He's going to be sharing with you things that will transfer your finances from where you are right now to the heights you've imagined. Please write welcome, welcome, welcome in the chat if you are ready to receive this amazing individual. Put some fire emojis. Write welcome if you're ready. If not, I tell him, please, sir, thank you for your interest. I don't think these people are ready. So write welcome, put some fire emojis as I bring in my boss, my coach, Mr. Kembry, the Pewatnation master. Woo!
I am big. All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Please say thank you. I'm grateful. Put I'm grateful on the chat for that wonderful introduction. It's not me. All right. Excuse me. Let me. All right. Put I'm grateful. I'm grateful. All right. I always say this. I always like to start with this. Thanksgiving is the door part. It's almost like a door, all right, that you use, to open future expectation. And I've seen people grow from nothing to becoming something, to becoming figures. And I'm grateful to God because a couple of years ago, I could say this right now. The individual you're hearing from right now, the person called Kembry, literally about 5-6 years ago, I was broke and I was sleeping in the church. And I need you guys to understand what I'll be sharing today in the call is going to direct you to access. All right. It's going to direct you to what am I going to do? What will serve my why? Why am I on the score? What's going to serve me? And this is what I always do. I love to show people I'm a trader. I said it yesterday. I am a Forex trader. I understand the chart. But the beauty of my success in Forex is my understanding of the history of the market. It's something I love about the scripture. Say, follow those who through faith and perseverance, they are going to inherit the kingdom. No, has inherited. There's something about your past that brings about the clarity of your future. There's something about the past of someone. There's something about the path of what someone has done that's going to give you clarity of what you're going to become tomorrow. What God said, say, follow them. All right. So I'm a follower of the history of the market for me to know the future of the market. If I want to become successful, I align myself with successful people and do what it is they've done. And if they are there to coach and lead me, or I'm going to be where I am. That's why I'm here today. All right. I literally brought myself through mentorship, leadership, to a place. See, I need you guys to understand something. I was telling a friend of mine today that money is an illusion in the mind of the poor. All right. Money is an illusion in the mind of the poor, and money is an idea in the mind of the rich. So you have to understand something. There's something one of our leadership coach said, Dan Locke. He said, you do not make money because you need to make money or you want to make money. You make money because you have an instrument to attract it. All right. So it's not about what I want. Neither is it about what you want or need at the moment. It's about what you are able, what you're willing to align yourself with that is going to instrumentalize what? Money, the attraction of money into your life. You see the word, I need everybody to write the word Pewatnation. Okay. Pewatnation is a service to a vision. All right. So today I'm going to just communicate the vision and I'll give you access. We over the course of the bootcamp, if you're here today for the first time, maybe this is I mean, if you're a guest, maybe for the first time today. All right. So one of the things I'm going to advise you is this. Align yourself with the history of this last 2 days. All right. It's so simple. Something some of you know. Simple pattern, all right, will lead to success. Sometimes the easiest things are the most ignored because people are literally wired to think that success is a difficult thing. All right. So when they see simple things, their mind begin to play on them that if it's this easy, everybody, no, but I guarantee you guys that the things that would navigate you to your level of success are not really that difficult. Okay. So over the last 2 days, we've been able to highlight what you will need. I'm not here. I didn't come here to teach you everything there is about Forex, but I highlighted what it is you needed to become part of an environment that will change the course of your finances based on the vision that I have in the environment. So what's literally the vision? What birthed this vision? All right. So the vision, the goal right about now for Pewatnation is our core value. One of the things that is absent in the market, all right, and every trader can testify today. There's no trader known on earth that I'll speak to today that wouldn't attest to this truth. 96% of the people that come into the financial market leave in the first 6 months. All right, not because they don't make money, but because they can't retain it or duplicate it. I need you guys to understand, to type 1 if you got what I said. So if you're here, you're aspiring to be rich. So Forex is something that can make you extremely rich. It's something that can change the course of your life. You must have heard it, but I'm giving you guys, it's not bad news. It's truth. All right. 96% of people who come into this space, they fail within the first 6 months. All right. The question is, would you want to start this journey not being aware? Or some of you may have been involved. You're part of the 96. Some of you already drifting towards the 96. Some of you, all right, you're thinking of getting started. Wouldn't you want to be aware of why 96% of people, they stop abruptly, all right, in their 6 months? Wouldn't you want to be aware? All right, putting a 7 on the chart if you want to be aware. That is really what I sell. I sell solutions to problems that are known. That is why I'm here today. All right, because successful people, they find ways to solve problems. I'm not a Forex trader. I'm a solution provider in the financial market. So I want you guys to understand this. The reason, there are 3 ways, all right, to bring you to wealth. First, you have to earn it. Second, you have to retain it. Then thirdly, you have to duplicate it. You cannot sustain wealth, all right, by earning it. That is introduction. You can only try to sustain it by retaining it. Now, 96% of people didn't learn to retain money. All right. When you get into this nation, I'm going to show you one of the things I do in my leadership. Part of my leadership is to show people now that you're making the money, because the first goal is to give you access to money. I want to show you how you can have access to money, because I realize that many of this 96%, their greatest misery or disadvantage is they don't have access to equity, and they don't have proper discipline. Write these two things down. Okay, I just say it the way it is. I'm not here to preach. I'm not here to tell you something you don't know. Majority of Forex traders don't have cash flow. They don't have money. How many of you agree with me? The lack of money is the root of all indiscipline in this market. True or true? Do you agree with me? True. So there are a lot of people who want to be in this space, but they don't have access to cash. And the ripple effect of that is, because you come into this space, it belongs to the banks. There's availability for you to earn a lot. All right. People who come in with small money, they tend to be indisciplined. You see someone who comes in with a little money, wants to make thousands of dollars in the market, because just because the market is available to give it to you doesn't mean you should. There is discipline. The ways to wear it is duplicatable. You have to find a duplicatable means to attain what you do over a period of time to amount it. You can't be, there's no overnight success. It's something that is built over a period of time. But in discipline really makes people, now, sometimes it's not your fault, it's nature. Okay. If there is a buffet today, people are invited to buffet. Some people eat what they are not supposed to eat just because they feel the food. It's only one time. I just need to eat. I only need to eat. So you eat what you're not supposed to. It's nature. We are wired to get things that are taken away from us, or things we don't have. That is really what happens in the market. All right. One of the things I've discovered over the course of my maturity in this environment, because my goal is, I knew I was at the place where I was winning high, but I was winning by numbers, not by people. So what I made a decision to do was to win by people. Cambry, what do you mean? I need everybody on the chat. So let's see if we have guests here on the call. If you have been following me, all right, put in 5 on the chat, or put in a yes on the chat. If you've been following me as an educator, as someone who's really been consistent in education, put in yes on the chat. And I need you to tell me this. What is my average win rate as an educator? Month in, month out. All right, just put it on the chat so they know I'm not the one saying this. All right, following me as someone who's educating, what is my average win rate? Okay, average. All right, so you guys look at the chart right now. Okay, these are individuals that have been following me. They are attesting to the level of my success. And now, being an educator of my kind, the kind of trading I do is live trading. It means I come on the market. I show you where I'm going to trade the market. We take it together. I tell you, this is where the market is buy. We buy, and literally people make money on a live session. Every day we expose our skill. It's not hidden. Look at what these people are telling you. You can see that averagely is between 90 and 95% on a monthly basis over the last 1 year, 6 months, going to 2 years. This is ridiculous. All right. Because now having this kind of result, I am not too known. Some of you are coming on this call, you don't know me. There are people in the world, if they have the kind of result I have, you know them everywhere. All right. But why don't you know me? Why isn't this so loud in Africa? All right. Africa has something to revolutionize the finances of every young person. But this is not known. Do you know why? It is numbers by what? See, these are numbers, but not people. So I did my research. I am winning. I could celebrate my accolades, my acclaims. I could stay there earning the kind of money I earn. But that's not really why God put me there. All right. Leadership is by virtue of results. I want to be able to lead by results. There are many people who are following me who are still victims. They are still blowing accounts. They are still losing money. All right. This was something I couldn't look away from, because I didn't come here by myself. I never wanted to become an educator. The goal that brought me here was to educate people, to see people win. And God brought me to a place of success so that I could have leverage. Now, this leverage is not giving me that goal. Now, I see a lot of people following me, but they are still losing, blowing account, leaving the business because they couldn't pay subscription. Come on. I had to ask myself, if I am winning like this, why are people not winning? That is why I told you guys this truth tonight. People are not winning not because of the inavailability of what? Resource to win. These two things I just shared. There is no money. Someone says, Akbar, people don't have proper discipline, money discipline. Okay. So the moment they get anything to cash, they want to start something like this, they are already volatile. They go wrong. They don't know time is of the essence. All right. It needs time. So because of the lack of equity, all right, there is presence of discipline. How many of you agree with me 100%? Put 100% on the chat. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to the problem right now. All right. I am problem resolved oriented right now. Okay. Because of the lack of equity, there is the presence of indiscipline. If you agree with me 100%. All right. So birthed the Pewatnation was birthed from excitement, happiness, but I never actually knew it was going somewhere, but I just knew I'm big. All right. So what are we going to do? What are we doing right now with Pewatnation? There are things I found out that people that has been hidden in this industry. It's kind of like some people want to make this money and put it to your face that they are making money in Forex. All right. But literally it was easy to make money, but they don't share it. When I found out this, look at what I did. I had to step down so quick to start that I just knew that if I could give people access to equity only if they are disciplined, I've solved the major problem in the Forex universe. All right. So people don't have access to equity and there are companies that are looking for discipline. If you could, now money is never a problem. All right. It's just access. Some people never knew that there was access to money if they could be disciplined. So I found out about props firm. Funded, yeah, you could get funded account. There are companies that are willing to give you money. But the problem is, even if there is money, there is indiscipline. How could people get indiscipline? I had to convert my mentorship into a discipline sector. So Pewatnation is a discipline environment. We want to help people get into that environment of discipline so that they could get access to cash. How many of you think that's a good venture? That is literally what I said to you tonight. That is what I represent. I'm not here to hype what it is that I've done. My 99% win accuracy that will make you make money. No. I want you guys to have access to cash. So within the next 6 months, we're in already. All right. My goal is to celebrate 500 families all across the world that would have a minimum of $10,000 to $100,000 in equity. All right. And they'll be sharing profit with prop firms. Some now we own a foundation of a 6-figure year just because what? They could have access to discipline. So what's the discipline we sell? Now, a lot of people, discipline is an environment. It's not a skill set. All right. You want to write that down. Some people try to teach discipline. I don't teach discipline. I welcome you into the environment. I can only be disciplined if I stay in the environment of discipline. You can't teach me discipline. I am too big to be taught. A man is too big to be taught discipline. A man has to stay in the environment of discipline. You adapt to discipline. I found that the mistake which mentors try to do sometimes that we're trying to teach people discipline. No, expose them to discipline. I had a student who came to me last year, or I stayed with me 2 weeks. He said he wanted to stay with me 6 weeks to learn discipline. I never sat him down and taught him anything about discipline. Just staying with me 2 weeks, he made 6 figures. Within the 4th week, he made 6 figures in trading. He just stayed with me 2 weeks. I learned from that. What I tell you today right now is from the process of learning. All right. I had a student in the United States just by communicating with me, the talk we make, communication. All right. He got a 7-figure day in trading. Discipline is an environment. It's the person you talk to, you hear from, you're willing to listen to. So you want to write that down. And see, these environments are priceless. If you find any environment that is willing to offer you discipline, all right, you're already wealthy. So that is the decision I made. I retired from the company I was trading just so I can give people this discipline environment. So anybody who comes into my environment, what am I doing for you? All right. It's going to take you a while to learn the skill, but let me help you. All right. Get access to funded accounts so that you could have money and have the liberty to learn the skill. Because I believe that if you could have access to a $10,000 account, which is probably about $84 today, all right, and in 2 months, you will now have the live access to a $10,000 account. What would you be withdrawing if you're making 10%? I need you guys to just respond to me on the chat. If you have a $10,000 account and you're doing 10%, and this company decides to share with you, all right, 80% of this 10%, you're making about what? 1K is 10% of what? $10,000. All right. And if the company is giving you 80%, that is how much? That is about $800. Some companies will give you what? $850. Some will give you $750 for the first month. But $750 for what? Access of what? $84. Less than $100. Tell me, would it be hard for you to be consistent to get to 6 figures if you used that amount of money to get access through discipline? Would you stay consistent in learning the skill set? Yes or no? Would you be inspired to tell a friend? Would you be inspired to help other people? Yes or no? Would I have to tell you to pay a tuition fee to continue earning money? I've been in network marketing industry for about 15 years now. I've literally found out why network marketing is frowned out. All right, I'm not going to say that today, but I believe with what we're doing within the next 1 or 2 years, we're going to be the strongest network foundation in the whole of Africa. With the result we're going to create within the next 6 months. The Forex environment is the wealth of the world. I just believe that, yeah, I'm going to be building a company. I'm going to be saying to come and join a company. What if I build people to build companies? All right. You would literally want to have access to a community that is helping people, hundreds of people, thousands of people making millions. You want to be part of that environment. So even if they tell you that environment to get access is one company, you go dash into that company, yes or no? All right. So this is what God has given to us. It's so simple. You may not have heard it. It's not in a presentation, family. All right. I'm very daring. You know why I'm very daring? I'll tell anybody who's on this call today. Go look at my history. I've never failed since I came into this environment. Anything God has given to me, I have never failed. This is big on me. It's never been attempted. I am all honesty and I'm all truth because I'm founded on the word of God. Because this thing is actually to serve God. I don't just want to make people successful so that they can brag to the world. No, I'm not like that. So you can't be like that. If you come from me, you're going to be humble. All right. But there's something that needs to be done in the world today. There's so many people complaining about what's happening in society, but they're not doing anything about it. I am doing something about my environment. And I want to help people do something about their environment. So come, let's help you make money. Within the next 6 months, I believe, all right, everybody who's going to start with me, you follow the process of discipline, all right? In the next 6 months, the minimum you're going to have is $10,000, all right, in trading. And that's going to give you a 6-figure year in 12 months. If this is what you want, if this is something that appeals to you, I need you to tell me, let me know on the chat. I am ready. All right. I'm ready. That's what today is all about. That's the vision. Because I know if you want to follow a man, follow the vision. I just told the person who introduced you on this call right now is here. All right. We're having a leadership. I had to summon him and I said, see, there are a few things God tell me, I tell people. The vision of the man transcends the man. I'm going to say, Chair, I want to give you guys some insight so that you know the vision of a man transcends a man. If you want to partner with people, the first thing you should partner with is their vision. So if you're following anybody in your life right now, you don't know their vision, you don't know what you're doing. If you're following me today, know my vision more than me because I may fail you, my vision won't, because my vision is of God. Are you guys understanding me? I learned that. God showed me some insight. I'm a spiritual person. Okay, I don't need to show you anything. I could end this call here right now. All you need to do is get back to the person who placed you on and say, I want to get started. That's the truth. All right. God told me something this morning. He showed me insight on how powerful the vision is. God had a vision to this world to save the world to himself. Jesus was part of that vision. But do you know that the vision of God transcended Jesus? So powerful, as big, as great as Jesus is. The vision. We are here today because of that vision. He died. At some point, those who trusted in him failed, betrayed him. They denied him, thinking it was about him. But here are we today. The vision of a man. So if I'm telling you today, the most powerful thing about me is the vision that I've shared with you. It transcends me. I may start it, but it's going to go bigger than me. That's why I say I am big every day. I am big. So when I'm big, I only birth big things. I'm a product of my mind. All right. I'm so interested in being part of this journey that's going to change. You know why we built Pewatnation? Let me not go deep into Pewatnation. What do we do in Pewatnation that is different? Are we trading? Yes. What kind of trading are we doing? Very different. I found out that I am a good trader, but following is another thing. People don't know how to follow because following is independent. I made it dependent on me. Now, what do you mean, Kenry? The first phase of the vision is to prove that you can be disciplined. So there's an evaluation process. How could I make the evaluation process even to everyone? All right. So I created an entity, an environment called what? I need everybody to put pending order. In Forex, there are terminology. I believe you guys learned it. How many of you know pending order? All right. Put pending order on the chart. Put pending order. Okay. Now, a lot of people may call it signal, but I decided to use the word pending order for a reason. You will never be successful via signal, but pending order, that's why I decided to use the word pending order. Because in this environment, when we sell this vision, it doesn't attract people that are making money already. It attracts people who wants to make money. So majority of you on this call right now, before this call is going to max out at 100, you don't even know how to trade. If you think of trading, you think it's a difficult thing. How are you going to know how to understand this chart? How many of you are with me? Put in a 5 on the chart. You're already thinking that line. Okay. So it's going to be difficult. I don't want to make the successful people successful. I want to prove to the world that people that are willing can be successful. So those who are willing, can you learn how to copy and paste? How can copy and paste be even when it is like a test message? So I look at the market, we look at the market, we give orders that you can copy and paste, and we have a unified result. So we dedicate our trading towards growing accounts, all right, that you get funded. So how can you? If you come in here today, the only thing you do for me in the first 1 week is to learn how to copy and paste. I will not bother you about being a professional trader in your first month, second month. My first 6 months is to make you have access to accounts. So that is my goal. I'm not going to bother you to be a professional. Just have access to this account and follow this instruction. Learn how to copy and paste. When we call the trade, buy. And we're not going to call the trade that it will require you to understand how to enter. Yes, we do that. But for the discipline account, so we have something we call DA. I'm just breaking Pewatnation activities down for you so that you guys know. All right. We have something we call DA. DA means discipline account. What does it mean? Even the baby student who have practiced copy and paste has a discipline account. What do we do in this discipline account? We look at the market and we call orders that they can copy and put. We need 2 trades in a week to do 5%. All right. 2 trades. So when you copy this trade, you don't have to be in the market every day because that's poison for some people. They can't. They fight it. But if you could copy and paste, you could be in the office. You could. So anybody can participate in this environment. Because I believe if I tell you to retire from your work that's suffering you today, you need proof to retire. All right. So you could work, but make money. By the time you start earning $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 within the next 6 weeks, you're going to retire. True or true? So this will help everybody. All we need is just learn how to copy and paste. It's a lot of responsibility on me. I have to look at the market that anybody that has low risk. I'm not proving the traders. Now we are winning at an all-time high. But now we're winning at a reasonable risk so that the person who don't know how to trade can copy and paste and have the same result. So that discipline account, when we take it, we win together, we lose together. So if I give you a trade, I take the trade. If I win, you win. So literally, you can say, I am trading for you. How many of you feel that makes sense? So what Pewatnation does is we are trading for everybody who's copying and pasting our trades. Because when I call the trade, I take the trade. So the same account. I started this project, all right? I started this project about 3-4 weeks ago. I started my account. All right. I did my first phase. Some student at the verge. Now, is there room for you to make mistake? Absolutely, yes. That's why I gave 6 months. It's something we are supposed to do in 2 months. But I gave 6 months because I know every baby willing person, all right, even if they make mistake in their first month and they know how the mistake came, they will. So I'm a product of the proof I sell to you. All right. By Monday or Tuesday, we're going to have certificate of students that are funded. They've received funded accounts that started this project. Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I'm going to be one of them because I had to open my account for this thing I'm saying. And we're transparent within the community because we trade uniformly, all right, in that DA account. How many of you think this makes sense? All right. This is what I stand for. It's highly tasking. It's high responsibility. But this is what's going to change the life because I said something to the team. You may have been trying. Now I'm going to say this to leaders. You may have been building companies. You are running projects that have been fruitless. But if you could deliver 10, 20, 100 individuals into a society that 90 or 40% of these individuals are now 6 figures because you told them, you're going to be the product of a talk about in your society. What we need in Nigeria is something different. What we need in Africa is something different. People are suffering. There's a lot of sakpa in society. Just help someone who is in school today, or I get access to a $10,000 account. You save the generation. You don't need to sell that product. That product will sell itself. So literally, we're going to build organization into the millions. Why? Because we did something different within ourselves. So that is really what we stand for. All right. So anybody who's willing to, the only thing I need from you is be present and be what? Coachable and teachable. Follow instruction. If I show you our group chat, you will see. I guarantee everybody here right now, this word follow instruction, you think it's an easy thing. Some of you say, oh, I can. How many of you can do that? How many of you saw what Emmanuel and what we did on the first day? You saw it was easy and you know you can do it. Say, I can. Put it on the chat. Put it on the chat. You know you can do that. I guarantee you, you're going to have issues in your first, second month. I guarantee you. As simple as it is, there is that part of you that will reject you. There's that part of you that will see money and say, you just want to make it. Hey, Kenfrey, please, can I just take this? This trade is going, is buying. Just follow instructions. Stay. Oh, no, I don't want to lose. I want to leave this trade. There's a part of you that is going to reject you. All right. That's why I give you time to grow because I believe in you, even if I don't know you yet. All right. So everybody who's willing to get started, there's something that I did and I take it to the second phase of this call. All right. For you to get access to the Pewatnation, I know I'm humble. I love to tell the truth the way it is. Okay, I may be a good educator, but I'm not a good CEO. I can't say I'm a good CEO yet. All right. I was thinking at the end of this year, I was going to start my own system. I was going to build my own company. But the Lord told me that I needed time. I needed to learn true system. Because the truth is, I have a big name right now. I don't want to fail people. I don't want to start a system tomorrow I wasn't prepared for. And the next thing it crashed. And it will not be as a result of people didn't believe. I didn't prepare. All right. So one of the things I'm doing right now is I am preparing for the person that God is making me tomorrow by creating results in people. But what I did is, how can I continue? I resigned from a company. People still need to have access to me. So I partnered with another company that has line that can accommodate what it is that I was doing because I couldn't do it now. This thing I just told you guys, I couldn't do it in the previous company I was. That's why I had to resign. That's why I had to step down. All right. And I found a company that I can actually do this and that will take away all right, of the legalities, the process, the system. How can people join from Trinidad, US? How could they be part of this system? All right, how could leaders sell this opportunity and still earn? I didn't want to leave the environment and be selfish and say, okay, people come to me. No, I am a product of network marketing. I will still be a product because why? It is a way to liberate and get people into the environment of success. I don't want to deprive leaders who are people. A lot of you believe in me. I don't want to be selfish to say, okay, I now have a project. Come and buy it to me and it doesn't pay you. I don't want to do that. Despite the fact that it's going to make you money. Some people live off a profession. It's called network marketing. I don't have that structure right now. And for me to put that kind of structure in place, it's going to take a lot. I don't want to gamble with the lives of people or people who believe in me. I'm just being honest. All right. People don't like to be honest like this online. But I believe everybody I speak to like family. So I made a decision. I made a friend. All right. that is now a mentor. He told me, he shared some truth with me that resonated with me, and I decided to partner with him. And that company is iGenius. All right. It's an educational platform that actually integrates services in education. All right. They are into several. I'm going to show you guys. They are into travels. They are into education. So the company that I came from, they are actually into everything and even more. Okay, so there are several benefits, but the only thing that is important to you on this call right now, who can tell me? All right. Who can tell me? What's the most important thing you need from me right now? Okay, you guys talk to me. Talk to me. I want to know if I've communicated something to you. Having said all I've said, what is the most important thing to you right now? What do you need from me? Okay. Yeah, let me get you thinking. All right, I'm not going to continue if you guys don't tell me. Access. I can put access into a stone and say, go get this stone. You're going to get access to me. Won't you go and get that stone? All right. So literally, I partner with that company. Now, what you guys need, let me just give you guys a preview. To get access to the Pewatnation, all you need to do is get access to my system with this company, iGenius. So they have a membership, all right, that is friendly enough to accommodate you. And you get into that membership, you get into Pewatnation. All right. Does that make sense? A lot of people say selfless, but I call it wisdom. A sacrifice. A lot of people don't know the sacrifice that I'm making so that I could produce 500 families. My goal is not the money I will make. My goal is the people I would become. I will make become. If that happens, I need you to go give me this. There's my vision board. For those who know me, all right, this thing was birthed a couple of years ago. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a billionaire. I need everybody to write the word billionaire in the chat. Okay? Write the word billionaire. It reminds me of what God told me. Billionaire. All right? And I want to break it down to you. God said specifically that, Kenvry, you will not be a billionaire because of the money you're going to have in your account. You're going to have 1,000 millionaires. How many of you understand that? You're going to have 1,000 millionaires. God is so faithful. This is what has guided me for years. I've suffered. At times I would question, I've had ways and means I'll be so successful, I'll be so crazily rich. But God keep guiding me to this word. 1,000 millionaires. 1,000 millionaires. Sometimes I think of the sacrifices I've gone through just for this. But in my history, there's never been a time there's been clarity on how this could be achieved. Never. Not until now. I'm so grateful to God. And in the year 2023, we're going to celebrate millionaires. Just because of this access to other people's money and discipline. This is inborn. And I believe in this so greatly. I don't want to do anything in my life no more, but to just get people in this environment so I could give up anything for it. All I need from you is have a loving heart for yourself that you are willing. I mentioned the word vision. The vision of a man transcends the man. Believe in my vision more than you believe in me. You could look at my history. If that is not enough, just believe in the vision that we want to help families get to a 6-figure, 7-figure year in income. That is how successful people do it. And we can get it right. That is what I offer you. Anybody who's looking today that you want to be part of this nation, you want to be part of what it is that we do, I'm just going to give you I'm going to just share this. These are membership package within the company. All right. We're going to have a call when you get started to break down, because we teach people what is benefit. I partnered with this company for several beautiful reasons. All right. But I want you guys to understand the why before the vehicle. So everything I shared with you right now is the why. Now the vehicle is to take you to the why. So partnering with this company gives you a lot of benefits. I am not a selfish person. I became an educator because I had access to education. I am not an education. I'm just a person that has a vision. But I also partner with something that could give you guys the education, that could give you guys the system, because I'm not selfish. All right. I put you in an environment where I have leaders, I have mentors. My mentors help me today. So I believe I'm not going to be your only mentor. I have people that are 7 figures, 8-figure income earners in the industry that could help you just the same way. I'm a partner. All right. And I want to bring you in the ways of partner. So there are several things we're going to show you when you get started in iGenius. That's so incredible. But the most important thing is getting started. So if you're here today, the company has about 4 packages, but only 3 I only admit 3. I'm saying this today right now so that you don't become a victim tomorrow. All right. The things we're putting in place, don't look at the choice package. Start from the select. The select in Africa today. So there are 2 membership packages. All right. If you're outside of Africa, you're in developed country, it's actually $300 to get started on the select package. All right. That is what you pay to the company. And the moment you do that, just send your details to anybody who gets you started. All right. Within the Pewatnation, within this core, all right, you're going to be added to what? The Pewatnation. You benefit from the service, everything we do. I'm an educator. I come 4 days a week in this company. All right. But I have a minimum of 12 classes within the Pewatnation that we go. Classes on trading sessions. All right. Yeah, majorly trading session, training session, educational session, and live binary and Forex trading sessions. 3 in a day. All right. We do that every day within the Pewatnation because the Pewatnation is a resource on its own. Okay. And aside that, we're educating, but most importantly, we're pursuing this vision I just shared. And I'm also serving this company and helping leaders become successful through the network. So everything I encompass my partnership to serve everyone. All right. But I'm very direct. So you come in on the select. All right. It's $99 every month if you start with the 175. Okay. And the premium is $599. Now that premium elite, I could say, is for the big boys. There are a lot of people. Now, I would advise anyone, if you have access, it's a one-time fee, all right, and it's $175 monthly. There are 7 things we've plugged in the premium and the elite that would help the process of your learning. I may not divulge into them today, but this is what I'm going to say for wisdom's sake, all right? If you want to be great, don't go for small things, go for big things, because that's your key. You send your mind on an errand, your body is going to pursue. So if you can come on the premium, go on the premium. All right. I'll place you on the pack. That package houses some benefits. Okay. That would help you. Aside the fact that you will be pursuing this goal started, you're also going to be put in an investor room where you could literally make money work for you as an elite member or a premium member. All right. So $175 for those in Africa, $300 for those outside of Africa. So we have 2 packages. All right. I wasn't the one who did it. All right. They just considered the for Asia, South America, and Africa, they pay $175. But outside of those countries, it's $300 and $175 monthly. All right. And it has benefits. We're going to talk more on the benefit, but the most important thing to you right now is how can you get access to be part of this vision we shared about. All right. So get back to the person who placed you on. I don't know if there is any question. We're willing to take questions, answer questions, but most importantly, we want to celebrate people who make the decision to transcend where is it that they are today. All right. We're so happy. We're so grateful for God to have given us this amazing reach, amazing platform, amazing opportunity to reach out and help people. I'm looking forward to celebrating you as one of the 500 families we're going to celebrate in the month of May. All right. May is my birth month. So 500 families in May 2023 are going to celebrate a 6-figure year. Now, I want to explain something before I go off. Some people look at attainment. Some people look at foundation. I'm a foundation person because foundation will birth attainment. When I say a 6-figure year, I'm not telling you I'm going to, in next 6 months, I'm going to make you a 6-figure income earner. No, I'll create a foundation for you to become. What is a 6-figure income earner? Who can tell me? Who is a 6-figure income earner? Tell me on the chat. All right. So, and because money has an education, you have to learn money. You can't make money if you don't know it. All right. No, it's the same package. said, can I show it? But yeah, a six-figure income and is someone that makes, all right, minimum of $8,000 a month. $8,000 a month. All right, when you guys get started, I'm going to put you in a plan. By next week, I'm going to be breaking how. All right, so 3 months is needed for you to have access to your first account and start your withdrawal. So let's even say you start with a $5,000 account. If you check my previous videos on YouTube, I broke down how the funded account works. All right, in one of my videos where I talked about the vision for traders. With a $5,000 account, with a $49, you could get access to a $5,000 account. All right. And if you partner with an environment, our goal is, so let's say within your first, our goal is in first month, we help you pass a 60-day target. All right. 8% a month, 5% the next month. We could do 13% in 1 month, following our simple plan of 5% a week. So if that is done, it's something you can do. If they give you a 5 day to do it. If you do it in 5 days, next phase. So if in the first month, you're able to get access to a $5,000 account with $50, all right? If you do 10%, I'm not telling people, you know, one thing that has hurt people in trading is they reach out for too much for what they don't invest in. Okay. So let's even say 10% of 5,000. How much is that? Is $500. The company will pay you $400. With $400, you gained your money, and they will also give you the money you used to invest in that account if you pass the evaluation. That is if you pass the evaluation. All right. Now, if you have a $400, what does that mean? So let's say you didn't have enough money to start a $1,000 account or a $10,000 account, or you could take out of the $400 and start another evaluation to get access to, let's say you do a $233, which is $50K. All right. If you've done it for $5K and you repeat it for $50K in your fourth month, if you make 10%, how much would be your withdrawal? It's going to be $4,000. All right. If you repeat that for the 6 months, so let's say you have a $250K account, can you guys tell me that in a month you can be making $8,000? If this is true, if you can do this in 6 months, would you be making $8,000? It means you have successfully, all right, created a foundation for a 6-figure year. That is what it means, all right, to become a 6-figure income earner. It's going to take you 6 months. Some of you are going to do it, but I had to put time. Some people will start with a 50K. Some people are already almost passing their 100K account. It means it could be done the first month, but I'm someone who's so reserved. I give time. So don't be in a hurry, because if you're in a hurry, you come in early and you go out early. And I won't tell anyone who's here today, this is not a motivation. You can do this if you choose to. The only thing standing in your way is your fear. And where's that fear coming from? Your past. What has happened to you? The disappointment of people that have promised you and failed you. All right. Can I guarantee you something? I will fail you, but the level of my failure will take you up, because I am someone that is willing to fail. I'm not afraid of failure. All right. I will fail you, but you find yourself failing forward. So God bless you. I appreciate each and every one of you listening to me tonight. Take action. Get back to the person who placed you on the call and tell them you want to get started. So the person who asked, the packages outside of there are only 4 packages, 3 to be listened to. Select, Premium, and Elite. Elite is $1,500. Premium is $600. For the Select pack, there is a difference in membership for those in Africa and those outside of Africa. All right. If you're outside of Africa, it's $300, $175 monthly. But if you're inside Africa, God bless you. Everyone is blessed anyway, but it's what it is. Okay, you're paying $175, $99 a month. All right. So that's the only difference. No different packages is the difference. Okay. This is the only company that acts well. There may be other companies, but I just found that they saw the problem. The dollar is actually 750, almost 750 naira per dollar right now. It's crazy. So they sorted that. Okay. So God bless you guys. All right. Just get back. Take action. We want to see you at the top, not from the top, because you know what they say, the bottom is way, way too crowded. And I need you to do something for yourself. All right. Quit thinking of what you have not done. Quit thinking of what you can do. Focus on what you will do now. All right. Oh, many questions are coming now. How much does it cost to be in your community apart from the subscription? Nothing. You're not paying anything. I love that question. It's good. That is the sacrifice I made. Okay. That's the price of partnership. You're not paying anything to be Pewatnation. Pewatnation serves the company. All right. I partner with the company because it has something it's going to give to me. What's that thing? A system that I can operate on. All right. I could educate on. I could run my service.